Guys, like I said earlier, I was gonna bounce back for a second stream, and lo and behold, I'm here to show you off something new, something that I've been waiting for a couple of days, and hopefully everything goes well with it. Welcome to Silent Hill F. So far, I honestly just hopped on to here. Luckily, nothing really happened. All it did was show me the stuff for the game, like the brightness and the language. Which, heads up, I left in Japanese language, but there will be English subtitles. That I wanted to see the authenticity of it rather than having to put it as the English dub version. I read quite fast, so hopefully you guys can keep up with that too. What's up? Hey Moonlit, glad to have you this evening. We are just about to get started with some Silent Hill F. Glad to have you. All right, let's begin. Press any button. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm kind of digging this. New game. Hard, huh? Okay, I was kind of hoping that it would be I was hoping to be like a normal. Okay, I get it. So, dang, that feels loud, doesn't it? Or is that just me? Weaker enemies and more resources. The traditional Silent Hill difficulty for story focus. For players who move action horrors. For players looking for a low stress. Okay, so if I were to go to story, that's pretty much the normal mode, right? Crap. You know what? We're gonna leave it on. I'm not really too sure what I want to do. You know what? F it. Why not? We'll give it a shot. We'll do hard difficulty on action and the puzzles. If things get rough, who knows? But you know what? We'll have to deal with that when it comes around. But I've been waiting to play this game. But I've just been making a tad bit of excuses. Yesterday, and I did talk about this during the morning stream with Outlast Trials, is that I wanted to play with my friends. That's why I didn't stream last night. Which, hold on, I want to be quiet for this.
ひなこ、お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
本当？
Okay.
お待たせ。お姉ちゃ
That
ん。
was it. Just
何かいいことで
okay.
も。
What the frick?
昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひなこ、私ね。
That seemed a bit dramatic, right?
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
The place already looks depressing. That's their town? Okay, it's done. It took a while, but okay,
親
never
に向か
mind.
ってそ
Shutting
んな
up
言い草は
now.
なんだ。
お父さんやめてください。
純子があんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひな子。
お父さん、ひな子だって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひな子をずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひな子、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰ってきてね。
Oh, okay, so we're just in the thick of it. Journal entry, huh? Shimizu Hinako. Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me, except maybe being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with the boys. Huh, there's another page. Wait, hold up. Why is it so... It feels so grainy. Is that me? I'm not too sure, but it feels kind of grainy. Anyway, I will admit I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. Okay, so here's the mom page. Shimizu Kimie. Kimie? It's either Kimie or Kimi, but it's probably most likely Kimie if there's an E at the end of it. My mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just will not accept her way of life. Then the dad, Shimizu Kanta. Oh, okay, if I recall right, Japanese names usually go backwards. So Shimizu is the family name, right? Yep, that is the case, Shimizu. So for us, it'd be Kanta Shimizu, but for them natively, it'd be Shimizu Kanta. Okay. My father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes and loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. And then finally, Kinuta Junko. My older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. Ah, okay. A sibling that feels left behind.
そんなこと。
Okay, that's pretty basic knowledge. Oh, whoops, my bad. Okay, so up D-pad is obviously the journal entry stuff. Bottom, apparently, is the item selection, so that's good to know. I'm trying to figure out which way do I go. I mean, you know what, let's go left. Let's see where this leads first. Oh, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have intentionally avoided this game and any spoilers other than like small tidbits that YouTube may have tried to offer, but I did manage to not see, luckily. So I am completely in the dark, just as you are, if you have not seen this game either. So it's definitely a new experience for all of us. But if you do happen to be someone that has played this or have seen it on YouTube to its entirety, I would ask, with all due respect, please do not spoil anything. It will be much appreciated. It will be an experience for me and you guys present. Entry to mountain
土
prohibited.
砂崩れで通れない。昔はここ登ったな。
So I assume that this must be her family's place, right? Article. Serious issues in Ibisugaoka. Not even sure if I said that right, but let's pretend that I did. Anyway, April 22nd, Showa 20, 1945, evening edition. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, dang it! Forgive me for any native Japanese speakers that come across me. Ibisugaoka of Yamebe district finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's waters, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. Oh, okay, I can view collectibles by pressing the start button, I believe? Yeah, that's start button. I get that mixed up sometimes. I'm so used to, like, the old... When it comes to, like, the start button, select button, I always think of, like, the old Xbox stuff. Or at least the version of Xbox Remote that allows you to not see certain symbols, but, like, just see them as left and right. For me, my select is like boxes, and my start is like 3 lines. I usually be associating them as vice versa. So it's usually kind of funny whenever I mess up somehow. Local doctor's note. There have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus. There, sorry, I was about to correct myself. Tetanus and echinococcosis. What the frick did I just say? To name just a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Okay, cool. Anything else? Also, when I go into a sprint, it feels like she... Yeah, you see that, right? Hold on. Like she briefly pauses mid-animation of sprinting. But I do like how this all looks. It looks beautiful. I kind of wish I was able to get Silent Hill 2, and it was a good sale too. I'm not too sure if it's still up and running, but it doesn't really matter. I chose what I chose, honestly, out of the fact that I already have seen Silent Hill, both the original version and the remake, like last year when it first came out, before it came to Xbox, sadly. And so pretty much I decided to get this particular Silent Hill because it's new, I have never played it, and I have not seen it. Therefore, it will be an experience that I may be intrigued with. And hopefully I don't get too pissed off at the puzzles, because I'm pretty darn aware that Silent Hill is known quite a bit for its puzzles. And as much as I like puzzles, even I may have a limit of said puzzles. So hopefully things go well, because I set everything on hard mode. Pray. Oh wait, is that what I think it is? Hold on.
神様、私はどうしたら
I'm trying to see what particular idol it is. Okay, it's a fox. If it's a fox, that's the Shinto god Inari. Fox of, if I recall right, it's like associated with foxes as well as like I forgot what it's, like, agriculture, I believe. If I remember right. Honestly, I'm surprised I even remember that. If I got that right. Okay, so it's like a save point. All right, cool. That's good to know. That's definitely good to know. I never been, well, I can't really say that I've never been particularly fond of Shintoism. Not for anything, like, not for any real reason. I actually like it for like stories that I've seen a little bit and listened to. So I like the story of Amaterasu and Susanoo. How Susanoo came to visit Amaterasu in the heavens, if I recall right, after being either kicked out of the home of his father, which I forgot his name. It's been a while since I've actually talked about Shinto stuff, and it's one of my It's one of my favorite things in terms of like beliefs that that I don't really believe in, but do like to look into quite a bit. Drinking at this time of day. A woman is only complete when she's loved. Featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure, they even make flowers blush. Meh. I'm a guy and even I find that kind of cheesy. Does it all lead to the same place? It sure does. Let her get her breath back. Nothing here. I'm being really, really inquisitive on this. I don't want to miss too much things. I mean, obviously we probably will, considering how this game is. It does feel kind of open-worldy, or at least semi-open worldy. If it's confined to the, to the town itself, like any other Silent Hill game, then most likely I'm going to miss a few side things here and there. So hopefully you can forgive me for anyone that isn't, that isn't like me, a noob Silent Hill guy. Though to be fair, the first Silent Hill game that I played was Downpour back in the 360 era of Xbox. What was that? I thought I heard like a gunshot. We're probably just gonna walk. But yeah, the first Silent Hill that I played was Silent Hill Downpour, which was one of the Silent Hill games that people didn't really like too much. Personally, I actually liked it myself. I was able to beat it in full, and I got one of the endings. I got the good ending, obviously. Knowing me, I usually don't really like bad endings per se, especially when they're not canon. If they're not canon, I don't really try to go for bad endings. I just go for the canon stuff and just be on my way. Toot sweet. And honestly, I don't really remember playing too much of the side quests in that particular Silent Hill, sadly, if I'm personally honest. So, odds are that same thing might apply to this game. Article: Serious issues in Ebisu Gaoka. Gaoka? Ebisu Gaoka. Hot dang. Alright. Sorry. Like, it sounded authentic, but it also sounded like fake. I'm not too sure. Anyway, starting around May, Ebisu Gaoka began seeking... I'm not even sure if I said that right, so at this point I'm going to ignore it. Began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse. Called it! I knew it! It was Inari, the fox god in Shintoism. I called it! Anyway, Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division is urging... I bit my tongue! Dang it! Is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. I'm not sure how I'm stumbling on my words. It all started with this morning, man. I'm telling you, I had the worst stutter ever. I couldn't get the word out at all. I just kept fumbling on a noise, and I just had to take a moment and pause and realize just how bad it was. I normally stutter, but I don't really stutter too badly. And it's not like there's an impediment. It's just that I talk a little bit too fast, faster than my mind can actually process the words, and suddenly I'm just tripping over my words. Which is also why I'm rather repetitive at times with my words, and we're in a cutscene. Alright?
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
Looks like a dead bird. Or is it a bug? And if that is a bug, that's one big bug. I'm actually curious. Can I... Okay, I can't get a good look at that. I think it might be wise to just take it on the DL. Just walk a little bit. Try to take in the scenery. I don't want to rush too much. Shortcut up ahead, she said. Okay. Is there anything? Nope, nothing there. So through here then. This is a very tightly knitted town. Well, then again, it's probably one of those mountain villages that you usually see in like Japan magazines, well, in Japanese magazines, or one of those TV shows or animes that I come across.
私なら絶対に嫌そんな家噂をすれば何とやらだよ
Little does she know, someone did hear her. It was Hozai. Can I climb up here? No, okay. Like, I guess we can't do too much. I am really digging the way this game looks. I have heard that the combat is kind of wonky, though. I think that's the only thing I wasn't too eager about, but I'm trying not to allow someone else's opinions, which was quite a bit of people's opinions, to match my own, since I haven't really played it. What? What'd I do?
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
What? I take it that must be normal. Although I have heard that that character is on the spectrum, though. Pretty much like me, but maybe a little bit different. Not too sure. Regardless, though, if it is true, that's kind of nice. Someone like me actually in a game that's actually present. That isn't, you know, the whole typical, you know, not typical, but more like the stereotype of autistic, you know? Like the ones that are usually more in need of help, way more than someone that it's really hard to explain in words. It really is. But anyway, though, Igarashi Sakuko, one of my friends, she's always got her head up in the clouds, and it's a little strange. Okay, that's kind of relatable. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Okay, not so relatable. I try not to be in debt to people. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. Huh, she seems like a bubbly person. Quite bubbly. I can respect that. Though I'm not really interested in the overly positive people. And the only reason why for that is because usually those who claim for positivity and whatnot are usually those that aren't really it. It's like certain people will like talk about, you know, being all love and accepting, but will only apply to that for people that agree with them. That's why I try not to believe everyone when they call themselves positive. I prefer someone that would tell me that they're not positive, but at least try to be with, you know, negatives and all, than someone trying to be overly positive and it becomes such a toxic vacuum that it affects everyone around them. And I have seen my fair share. It is really unpleasant. Okay, yeah, that bugs me. Like she pauses mid-animation while running. Okay, I see someone there. I'm pretty sure I have to go that way, but you know what? I want to look over here first. I am going to make sure to do my hardest to venture off and see anything I can while I can. Still under construction. When are they going to finish? You could easily jump that, Hinako. Hanako? Hanako? Is that your name? Hanako or Hinako? Okay, I was right. It was Hinako. For some reason, I thought of Hanako as Sadako. That's on me. Not used to, usually, you know, those names all the time. Let me guess. This is your friend, too. Iwai Shu? Shu Iwai? Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having playdates for as long as I can remember. When we played Make-Believe Space Wars, we call each other partner. And for some reason, it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Ah, that's cool. So she's pretty much a tomboy. Which, I mean, there's no shame in that. Tomboys are actually pretty darn cool, in my opinion. I'm not really the type of guy that gets intrigued by the overly feministic kind of lady. Warts and all, pretty much in my opinion. but a bit too loud. It's a bit unpleasant as well, though, if I'm personally honest. But that's just my personal thing. But then again, that's for every person I come across that's loud. Awkward.
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。
What are those? Are those
生き
cigarettes?
方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュ
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。
ウリンコ。
何の話
You
を
don't
してたの？
sound so, you don't look so happy at me. Sheesh.
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？
私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。消耗あんなら出してみろ。
いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても消耗を隠す。
Okay, well, that looks ominous. I'm kind of glad I did allow the Japanese version to play rather than the English. I feel like the English one, well, when it comes to games like this, it won't match the lips. Not to mention, it'll probably set me off if I hear them do like fake laugh and whatnot. It's bad.
ごめん。
I'd rather just
何？
keep it native, I suppose. Makes it more enjoyable and authentic. Whoa. Whoa, what the frick? Wait, am I moving? Oh, I'm moving. Okay, I'm... Run. What the frick is that? Oh wow, I got a health bar now. Okay, so that's... Whoop. Nice jump, but the dismount was terrible. To the left then? Dip crevice. What was even the point? Whoa, okay. No! Wait, I'm hurt by that? I got hurt. Okay. Wait, good to know. Don't go near those. I gotta maneuver the whole Wait, no. What? Okay. I'm okay. Yeah, naturally I'd be hurt.
痛い。これ週にもらっててよかった。
What? Note from Shu. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They not only take care of your headache, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Red capsules. Painkillers in capsules. Relieves pain and raises spirits. Side restore health and current max sanity. So there's a sanity bar.
みんな絶対無事でいてくれよ。
I guess I'm good. Oh, wait, what? Taking hits will cause you to lose health and you will die once it is fully depleted. Make sure to use items to recover health as you go. Okay, we already knew that. We already went to the shrine. Okay, so that's good to know. It's another one of those Inari things. But it's not a shrine, though. So I take it Inari must be really... what's the word? I guess people are more devoted to Inari in this little town. Well, ooh, bandage. Bandage is coated with ointment used to stop bleeding. Application is taught in all local schools. Okay, so that can actually give me more health back. And honestly, probably for the best. There. Fully healed.
ここどこ？急いで咲子のとこに戻らないと。
Hang on, hang on. So, just painkiller just lying out in the middle of the open like that. Well, not exactly the open, but like, just a painkiller just everywhere in town, just outside of packets and whatnot, just for me to grab. What kind of town is this? Why would you have these things just lying around? The bandage is, it's not so outlandish, per se. Well, you brought me up here. Oh, here. Never mind. My bad. I wasn't paying attention, but I did see a glimpse of a shadow. Oh, okay, I'm moving. This really makes me want to play Resident Evil. Which I definitely should eventually, but I also gotta freaking get back to Death Stranding. That's another game I gotta motivate myself to play again. I like it, but I also need to motivate myself away from the repetition. And I say repetition because I really find it repetitive that I gotta go back and forth on foot and or with a vehicle that dies without battery charge. Nothing here. Okay. Ooh, what the frick? What the heck, man? Real question, what tossed it? It doesn't see me, right? Dude. To evade, if you dodge just before an enemy attacks you, you will perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. That doesn't really sound like Silent Hill, but you know what? Who am I to judge? Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Dang. Okay, that was fast. Okay, but how fast do those suckers run? Dead end, dead end, dead end. I even have a stamina bar now. Ooh. Can't I like duck or something? Okay, guess not, but it did back off. Okay, I get it. So my health and whatnot only appears if I'm in like a combat situation. Okay, that makes sense. At this point, I'm gonna try to take. What's over here? I have no idea where I'm going. And wait, is this like the direction I need to go? Because if that's the case, I can. What's this? Yokon. Okay, I did hear about this before. It's on. Yeah, it's definitely pretty much like what it says actually. That's actually pretty much on the nose of what it is I was thinking. A jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste, a bite-sized delight. Greatly restores health, can also be used as an offering. So I can make an offering to Inari in this game. Hokada. When in front of a Hokada to see a list of things you can do, you can save your progress by going to... Okay, we already know that. Additionally, enshrining objects with a Hokada will allow you to receive faith. Using faith, you could draw for Omamori, pray to receive various benefits using a blank Emma, clear mind to recover sanity. If you have chosen casual or story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokada. That sounds an awful lot like something that From Software would do. Or even Souls-like game would do. Oh, okay, I can't lie, that's kind of intriguing. Well, that was interesting. Alright. I guess we head back topside. Maybe we'll save the Yokon if we do make it to one of those Inari shrines. That's if I don't get my butt kicked. Up there. But first, I want to see over here. Okay, I feel like I gotta go that way, so I'm gonna go back this way. I want to make sure that I don't leave anything behind by accident. Okay. No, we're good. No, we're not. This feels like the wrong way. Or maybe it's... Okay, you know, who knows?
どなたか
Aw, nuts! And seriously, who's leaving these painkillers around here? This feels a little bit too coordinated to just be a random occurrence. Don't mind me, I'll just pilfer through your belongings, because you know what? I think I need more than this ghost town of a house. Okay, so I guess we go upstairs. Also, this is a really nice looking house. I mean, it's small, but you know what? I wouldn't complain one bit. I mean, look at this. Where's the TV at? Do you guys have a TV at least? You sure do. But it's like 1940 style TV though. Still a nice house. And it has 2 floors. Pretty sweet deal. What's in here? Door number 1? Well, there's blood leading out the window. Well, maybe they should be the one that used the painkillers. What is that? Yeah, frick. Bloody key. A key with unknown bloodstains. Not sure what it unlocks. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't know that, because that kind of freaked me out just a tad bit. Okay, we already know about that stuff. So I take it whatever that thing was, or at least whatever belonged to that face, must have went outside. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can I get out? Is there a way out? We're good, right? Ah, dang it! Wait, I can lock on? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why do I get the feeling I should have went here first? Oh, that's what the blade key's for. Screw it, we'll take the roof. Can I just go down? Okay, I can. Maybe we should keep that door locked, you know, just in case. Well, actually, but then again, there's like, hang on. Hang on, is there a map? Okay, so I've been through here. Hot dang, okay, this is pretty decently sized map. It's not too big. Probably not as big as Silent Hill 2's map, at least, from what I gathered. But then again, this is more of a narrowed kind of map of the town. Silent Hill, the legit Silent Hill location, is, I think it is vast, a little bit more vast than this one. If memory serves me well enough, and it tends to be 50-50 chance on that, it should be. Frick! Oh, hell! No. Dodge! And I stamina. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I guess ooh! A small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremonies. A type of offering yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Alright, good to know. Hey, look, a shrine right here. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith at Hokara. Use faith at a Hokara to fully restore your sanity. If you have chosen casual or story, okay, yeah, we know. We get both health and sanity back without using faith. Got it. Use faith you have received at a Hokara to obtain Omamori. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna get, like, messed with if I do this, right? Okay, probably not. Here, I guess? 330 faith. And it says apparently that I'm able to... Okay. Omamori Plum. Increases max stamina. Ooh, deal! I'll take it. Okay, so my sanity's still intact, it seems. Oh, right, equipment? Oh, please tell me that thing still isn't following me. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, okay, yeah, right. It did say something about start. No, not that. Plum. Alright. My stamina is now increased. So long as I'm wearing the charm. Okay, so I can't go underneath that. Okay, never mind. I'm just making sure. It looked like...
Rinko?
Take cover. Use right bumper to light attack, but you won't deal much damage. You will able to attack more swiftly. Use the right trigger to heavy attack. Your movements will be slower, but you will deal far more damage and have a higher chance of stunning enemies. Okay. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Use X to lock onto an enemy. Press X to cancel. Okay. I can literally do the exact same thing with the right stick. Why even give me the X option? Hey, yeah. What the frick? Okay. I have no idea. Heavy. Is it dead? Okay, it's dead. Heal. Okay, that wasn't so bad. For some reason, when I said that, the left side of my brain, actually no, the left side of my entire body, minus my leg, got a chill. I'm not sure if that's a good feeling or not. It is a really strange chill that just hit me, and it's kind of, okay, now it's leaving, so that's good to feel. It's weird. It came out of nowhere. It hit my head. It hit my side and my arms and my torso. No, just my entire left side, pretty much. No, wait, what was that? Okay, counter. Certain enemies attack will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it is possible to counterattack. When the visual hint is shown, use the right trigger to perform a counter. The visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer when you are using LT to focus. If no visual hint is shown during an enemy attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hinako is attacking or dodging. So, keep a close eye on enemies' movements. Okay, so I can pretty much... What you're telling me, I can parry. Wait, how do I do that again? Right trigger. Hey! Wait, what? I'm surprised I even hit that. Oh! No! No! Die! Die, you son of a bitch! Oh. Alright. I guess we're good. Alright, health-wise, I'm okay. I thought my health was full once I did the first bandage, but it turns out I was wrong. A portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restore equipped weapons durability. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so the weapons I have aren't permanent. Okay, so it's vastly different in comparison to Silent Hill 2 Remake. Or any Silent Hill for that matter. This is the first time I've actually seen a Silent Hill where... No, wait, hold on. No, I'm lying to myself right there. Downpour had the exact same mechanics. Like, you can do the targeting, you can do the dodging, you can even block in that. And well, no, you don't really repair weapons. You can actually swap out any weapon that you find with the one that you have. So you know what? Screw me, because I was really about to lie to you guys and myself included in that particular thing. So you know what? Glad I caught myself. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits can be used to restore a weapon's durability. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we just gotta be mindful. Yeah, okay, you know what? Once it reaches like near its
シュウどこにいる？
hold up. Let's go, Ventrin. We have a weapon now. We tough. We can now mosey on around. Hey. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, okay. I ran out of stamina. Get your stamina back. Dodge. Dodge? Wait, what? Okay. Get your stamina back. Why is that so slow? Heavy. Oh no, it's dead. Okay. Okay. We're fine. Everything's hunky-dory. Ramoon. The best-selling soft drink in town. It packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. Great restore current max sanity, can also be used as an offering. Why do I get the feeling I should probably keep this one, personally? If I got a whole insanity thing going on, I'd rather not get caught lacking with that. Can't find anything useful. Then why'd you open it? No, it's a dumb question. Why? Okay, I opened it, but I'm still regarding to her, though. Why? Oh, well, my sanity's still intact, though. Alright, we're gonna have to go back, though. I mean... it's better to just use up this before I decided to have to swap out. I could fix it, but at this point, it kind of makes it pointless to swap. Well, I mean, to even fix it since I already got another one. So we'll use this one to its entirety, then we'll still be fine. And we're gonna go back down here, because if the guy's here, shoo, then probably weird to just it would probably be weird to ignore it. All right. Oh wait, never mind. What's in here? Ooh, another Ramune. Ramune? It's really hard sometimes to know which is the correct way to announce one of the Japanese words at times. Can't tell if it's Ramune or Ramoon. Can I go in here? Nope, not even gonna bother. Save it again, just in case. There, so I don't have to go backwards. Are these supposed to be like spider lilies or something? Like the crimson red color kind of reminds me of a spider lily.
Sakuko.
What's going on here?
堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ咲子。帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。咲子、私やっぱり咲子との約束守りたいよ。
Heavy? Got her. Dead? Not dead. Now it is. You got me kidding. 1, 2. Dang nabbit. Painkiller. Screw it. Repair it. Whoa. Did I die, or did I, like, get dragged into a different place? I got an achievement. Surrounded by fog, the baby bird takes her first steps. I'm just reading what the achievement says on the Xbox, by the way. Yeah, this isn't strange at all. Waking up in a shrine house of sorts. And of course, it's also dedicated to Inari. Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. So, what does that mean? Okay, so there's that. I have no idea what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. I'm literally just... Look, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hmm. Great. It's one of the, okay, well, it's one of those puzzles, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the freaking tail, isn't it? Or, hang on. Like this? I was hoping it'll give me like a hint or something. Are you sure there's like not a hint in this room that could possibly... Nope, it's pitch black. Never mind, there is no hint. It's all me from here. Okay, the puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 pedestals. So it has nothing to do with the passage that's for the altar. Like, come on, this can't be this hard, right? Right? Surely this can't be this hard. Oh, sweet mother of all that is to be. Boy, oh golly. This is the first puzzle and already I'm kind of stumped. Thy restless heart betrays... Okay, is there like no other hint other than what you're telling me here? I see like the red etches right there on the pedestals, but I'm not too sure that actually has any real relevance to the puzzle at hand. Golly, man, this is gonna suck. Okay. How did I... Wait, hold up. Oh, hold on now. I totally forgot you can examine the stuff. Oh, okay. So here, well, you're the flower, right? No, you're the tree. Okay. Oh, this is fish? The hell on earth am I supposed to know what the heck this is? I can't really look any closer, but I mean, we know it's a fish. Maybe, you know what, screw it, put that here. This is a rat? I thought there was some... Okay, wait, leave, wait, time out, here, trade you. Okay, so that's not... Hold on. Trade you. There we go. Got it. Woo! First puzzle. Wasn't so bad. I totally forgot you can examine the items. That's my bad. Whoa, okay. Can I run? Run! Sanity's going down. Okay, what happens when I run out of sanity? I'm so glad I kept it on Japanese language. There is so much authenticity to
悪
that.
い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い目。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行
No
こう。
offense, I don't trust this guy one
ひ
bit.
なこ。
He looks way too ominous with that freaking fox mask and the glowing eyes.
どこ？
どうした？こっちだ。
Oh.
誰なの？
Time out, time out. I'm curious. We're gonna look around a bit. Okay, can't go through here. My mind's made up, kinda. We're definitely gonna try to get Silent Hill 2 remake at some point. But one step at a time. And honestly, I might end up trying to get the original stuff as well. It is on the Xbox. Like, they're like in a collection together, so 2 for 1 kind of deal. And it's only for like, I believe, $30. Pretty sweet deal. The only thing I probably don't like about the originals is the controls. The controls feel so wonky for me that I felt like, and it was the first time I played it too, a couple of years ago, the original second of Silent Hill. I could not even get out of the bathroom at all. And like backwards was forward, forward was backward. I could not maneuver myself correctly, so I ended up just giving up before the actual game even began, really. Just kind of taking my time, just trying to take it all in. If I recall right, these things are like torii gates. Kind of associated with Shintoism. For what for, though, I'm not really too sure. I just know that they're called torii gates. Torii with 2 eyes, I believe. I could be wrong. I guess we can run now, honestly.
回らないと。
I'm on my way. Hold on. No, okay, she actually automatically went by her own will. Wait, what? Please tell me this is not a dang puzzle. This is so intimidating, actually. Oh, I remember. That's a dang. See what I mean? There's the stutter. It hit me right there like a freight train. I was trying to say that this image right here of this long neck lady is actually a yokai in Japanese folklore. And if I recall right, they tend to, they're not really harmful if I remember. They just peek into your house. Most notably probably when you're with intimate relations, if I remember right. Not sure why, but apparently voyeurism is, well, not voyeurism. I guess they just like to watch, which is really strange. There's a whole lot of weird yokai in Japan that are really heavily involved with watching people, or being a gigantic foot, or just sticking up something's someone's backsides, pretty much. It's weird. There's even one yokai that apparently manifests just to lick at toilets. It's a curious thing. I'm not sure why they do these things. The yokai in their lands are weird. But you know what? At least they're goofy. even if I may not believe in them. But the folklore slash mythology lover in me tends to be attracted to these sort of things. Snake. Do these symbols have any sort of relevance that I need to be concerned about? Because it feels like there's a whole lot to remember. I'm not gonna keep poking at those. A shrine, another shrine. It's an Inari shrine though, but it's way bigger and probably even cooler.
こっちだ。
I like the way that Tonto knife looks. Well, the sheath anyway, the scabbard of it. Can I use that? Kaiken, a beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. So I can use it, it's just gonna suck, is what I'm hearing. Curious. Oh right, my sanity please. The Inari statue's laughing. Creepy. Okay, I thought she meant by being literally, but no, it just has the face of it laughing. Okay, so yeah, I can use the dagger. Your sanity will deplete when you use focus to take psychological damage from enemies. When not in a state of focus, your sanity will recover after some time. I assume that that moment is only when I do the focus thing, not when I actually lose it. Okay, don't go through there, obviously. I'm doing a whole lot of walking, not a whole lot of change in pace. Okay, I thought I saw something. It's this little orb thing. Hang on. Okay, information. Okay, so we can just see the... Okay, so there's a literal bio for the monsters. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched... Bleh. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way that it was hurt. Okay. Nishida Rinko. Oh, I don't... Wait, hang on. What's up? What's up with this one? Okay, the second one. Okay, unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious. But Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she's asked of me. Or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. Silent Hill F? Didn't know you had this game? Don't lie. You're the one that made the educated guess during the Dead by Daylight stuff. And it was a wickedly good guess too, by the way. But glad to have you this evening though. Hope you're well. We've been playing for a little while, and so far, I'm actually really into the game. Other than, of course, the junky combat. Other than that, I'm not really having much issues with it. Nishida Rinko. One of my friends, she's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she sets her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. Alright, fox mask. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you? And why are you leading me down this path? Alright, that being said, he did go this way, so we gotta follow him. I got an ulcer in like the back of my mouth, and it is annoying. My lip finally healed too, by the way, but now I got a freaking ulcer in the back of my freaking mouth on the right side. It stings too whenever I try to like maneuver how I talk. It's really annoying, but ain't anything that I've been before. I think the janky combat is a design choice since you're a girl who likely never fought anything ever. True, but it's like kind of almost robotic almost. Kind of like it takes like a delayed reaction and then it like swings. I'm not saying that it's completely bad, but it is kind of weird. But then again, I'm also going off of a bit of a bias because of the whole Silent Hill Remake 2 thing. Since I've seen that combat look a little bit more fluid and kind of, you know, more realistic rather than just janky robot movement. But again, I really don't mind. It's pretty okay. Scrap of paper. Mom, Dad, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. I didn't deserve to have you as my parents. I guess I'm getting what I deserve. Huh. Alright, let's roll. We arrived. You arrived. I haven't even got there yet. You gotta be kidding. Can I at least access this? Ooh, more Yokon. I would like to get my stuff back, but you know what? No, first things first. Clear mind. Okay, I got some of my sanity back. I guess one shrine. No, but I really don't want... Wait a second. Wait a minute. I could just... You know what? What? I mean, it's such a waste, you know? No, we're not doing that. I refuse. You ain't having it. It's mine. Drink this. There, sanity's fully back. Now I can save. I refuse to allow myself to give this up. Alright, let's roll. Wait, what do you mean it's freaking locked? Please tell me that the stuff back there is actually relevant to this.
なんかこれに似た絵を見かけたような。
Oh, son of a bee. Yeah, so I gotta go backwards, is what you're telling me? Oh boy, hold up. No, not the stupid knife. The map, thank you. So that means I gotta go all the way back. So I can open this. And possibly open this so I can get the other stinking thing for the other Inari statue. Doing hard on your first playthrough? Yeah, honestly, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to play on story. I'm kind of regretting it right now, just a tad bit, but at the same time, I just wanted to dive in for maybe the full experience of Silent Hill F, if I could. I'm not too sure about my decision, but I was able to get past the first puzzle with a bit of some common sense, really. But then again, I think that was supposed to be easy. Divine water. Fresh mountain water. It said those who drink this water will be blessed by the gods. Fully restores current max sanity. Reduces sanity damage taken for a set time. Can be used as an offering. Okay. Okay. It's for the love of the hunt. Pretty much. I'm someone that tends to like puzzle. What the frick? I tend to like puzzle stuff.
なんでここに?
If they're a bit too hard, I'll admit defeat on that, but, I mean, I gotta at least try, right? Lightning cast down from the heavens split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows Kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. I'm not even gonna try to pretend to understand what it is I just read, really. Does that have something to do with the door? Okay. Good thing we got that knife. Dodge? Yeah. Yeah, that don't feel like it does too much. Whoa. Well, that hurt. Painkiller? I am literally plunging a knife into. Well, I mean, you're not really human, so why am I acting like you are? I ran out of stamina. Nope. There we go. Please die. Why isn't the body disappearing? Dark Shrine. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. What? So you're telling me this thing is not gonna die? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Please do me a favor. Stay dead. No. Well, okay. Actually, yeah. Keep. We need this right now. Yep. This is a clue. Oh, done. Go back to the door, please. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Yeah, you sure are missing something, because I sure heck don't know what I'm looking at. I see, like, that, the symbol, but not really sure. I was kind of hoping to just wing it. Maybe that's not a good idea. But they don't really give me a particular set of clues on what the heck I'm supposed to be looking for. It got back up. As I pass into the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass through the gates of hell. Please hear my prayer. I mean, if it follows noise, then maybe I should just take it slow. Okay, so yeah, it reacts to noise. Just don't move. Did you get something wrong? I don't know how to answer that. Did you get something wrong? I'm not even too sure if we got anything right. Oh, that's bull crap, and you know it. Stab, slash, slash. Okay. Okay, this is that fun. There. Can we just throw its corpse into the freaking moat or something? Did I get something wrong? I don't know if you got anything wrong, because I'm not even sure if any of this is right. This is completely new. Oh, I don't know, man. What am I even looking at? It's literally the exact same thing. Okay, so. Okay, hold up. So, triangle X. Time out. Is it the same thing? Triangle X. What do you mean it's not working? I don't even know what it is. Okay, there's the message. Lightning cast down from the heavens splits under the decayed tree. From the earth grows kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Lightning splits under decay tree. Okay, so it has to be like a symbol or something, right? Wait, is it you? Oh.
多分これだ
Oh, okay,
他の辺も
so
探さないと
okay, that's actually. Okay, so wait, hold on. Memorize. Circle 2 lines. Nope. I'm afraid to leave this. Is it this thing? It's right beside me. It is right beside. That's bull crap. That's bull crap. I'm getting rocked. Crap. No, run. Don't even move. Okay, so just a certain amount of distance. I don't know where it is. It's not letting me access the stuff in. Hang on. Let's head back, just in case. We can at least set up the first part of the lock. It's like a circle in 2 lines, if I recall right. I'll know it the moment that I see it. Oh, I already got it. I will randomize this bull crap. I do not care. I kid you not. I intend. Wait, what? Okay, so yeah, it's this. Journal. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see what I'm missing. Boy, am I dumb. I just realized there's a thing missing in the middle. Okay, well, how on earth am I supposed to... Wait, hold on. There's another whole place, like, right over there? Is there? Nope. Nothing like that. What kind of guy tells you to follow him and then proceeds to lock the door behind him? Dang it, that hurt. We're gonna have to backtrack and see what's what. I have no idea where I'm going, but there does seem like to be a location that I haven't been to, so you know what? Maybe there's an answer I can find. Or maybe that's why I couldn't access it anymore. Maybe because I gotta go to different locations now. And it may seem that way, actually. What's this say? Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Well, I get the feeling that our character isn't the first one to traverse this place. To find water. Would it be this thing? Nope. This thing actually followed me. Or came over here. Nope. Come on. Alright, I need you to stop following me. I had no stamina. Oh, for the love of... Okay. No, that was not what I wanted. Finally. Bloodstained letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden the omamori that protects against evil behind the Emma at. I can attest to its efficacy. efficacy, whatever. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now.
間違えたか。
It's something for the middle. You didn't say anything for that. Not that either. Unless... I'm just going through everything here at this point. She's not saying anything, that's the thing right now. Okay, now she is. Is it this one then? Wait, hold on. Look at the... Hang on, let me... Go to the journal again? Okay, lightning cast down from the heavens split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows Kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Okay, let me circle back over here then. Maybe it's over here. Oh, wait. Is there anything different? No, nothing different. It's all the same. Starting to get real old now. We're gonna circle around. But first, screw it, here. I need an edge. 400. Okay, apparently my faith alone isn't enough. You need way more than that, apparently. Alright, let's save again, just in case. We found one part of the puzzle. I just need to find the middle freaking... Ooh! Kudzu tea. A slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking. Okay, restores health. Restores health and current max energy for a set time. Can also be used as an offering. Okay, cool. So, speaking of kudzu, it did describe that in the puzzle text. So, am I looking for a plant or something? Or among the symbols around here? I mean, that's the thing I'm not really getting here. Alright, let's head back over here. It gives us a little bit of a wide berth from that darn thing chasing us. To whomever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. After all, you are already among the dead. Poppycock. No one gives up until there's no air left in their lungs. Dang nabbit. Okay, so yeah, because we found the first part of it, that means we can't really access this. So that makes me wonder, what on earth am I supposed to do? Well, okay, obviously those are two places we gotta go check it out, but still, I am concerned. If anything, we'll circle around, so at least that thing will have to follow the trail where we came from, rather than going back and forth. And this ulcer in the back of my freaking mouth is messing with me. Like, it stings occasionally, and it's actually starting to annoy me a little bit. It's not the first time this happened. The last time it was like the left side of the back of my freaking mouth. It's not my teeth, it's literally just like, not even my gums, it's just like the area of my mouth where you can't really reach with your tongue or anything. So now I'm dealing with that because I must have accidentally popped the darn bump thing that the ulcer makes. Alright, let's see here. Maybe the one that I'm looking for is over here then. Ooh, it has to be this. Has to be. Nope. But it has to be a part. It has to be a clue though, because it says something about the prophet of prosperity. But if I remember right, that's a yokai, not a prophet. If I remember lore-wise, that is not. Wait, here has to be that one. The tree.
あと一つ。
Okay, I like that. Let's see. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's see here. Okay, so the next one leads backwards. We gotta go. Okay, got some bandages back. Painkillers. I have 8. Take 1. Okay, I think I understand the gist of this now. At least I think I do. I think it's like in a set order. Okay. Run away. And screw you, buddy. I will outpace you. I wish I can look back. Like, camera-wise. Not like I have to turn around, but like, do like a certain thing for it to look back. Okay, once we cross over here, that's when we can. Okay, it has to look unique among them, for sure. It says something about a prophet rising. Okay, I already saw that one. Trying to make sure. Unless you're the... Or are you... Wait, is it you? Yeah, we got it! We got it!
じゃあお前を試そう。
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I mean, it could have been better, but glad it wasn't worse. I know it went through here. I was hoping to be able to circle through there. Word of advice, fellas. Never drink too much caffeinated stuff. Well, not... Well, I forgot what the word's called. But it does associate with, like soda. Although I haven't really been drinking too much soda as of late. Not that I really could, if I'm personally honest. I have, and I do mean this, I have only been drinking 1 cup of soda whenever we do have soda. Usually it's only because of the fact that I can't really... I usually get to it kind of late, so I usually am getting like 1 cup. So technically I'm forced to do better with my soda intake. But still though, it didn't stop the ulcer from coming in. But I will admit, I do miss Pepsi. Although I drink it every now and then though. But boy oh boy do I miss having it. In a little bit of abundance, but not too much of abundance. Alright. There we go. Alright, lightning, decayed, kutsu. Okay, so lines, circle, cross, square. Line, circle, cross. That should be it. Yep, off rip. Didn't even take us too long either. There we go. Okay, this has to be for the Inari statue further back, right? I mean,
淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
Well, the red smoke's coming back again. Okay, that has to be his doing, right? Or maybe he's involved with it? Don't trust the fox mask. Okay, so I wasn't the only one that believed that he was a bit suspicious. Run. Come on, don't do this. Oh, come on. And it's eating away at my sanity, too. Okay. I got no stamina. Now I do. Just run. I think they know I'm here.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だがこちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。
What do you mean
まだ
today?
少し
Are
歩
you
か
telling
ね
me
ばならな
another
い
day I can't?
しばし休もうか。
大丈夫です。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では行こうか。
Smart thinking. So what, I'm just unconscious now? Okay, I guess I am. I do like this game, but I'm trying to figure out, well, how does this really associate with the Silent Hill stuff? I mean, I'm seeing, you know, the supernatural phenomenon and all of that comes with it, but I'm trying to understand, you know, the background of it.
しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
え、リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで、別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
Okay, that was fast. Just disappeared. They're doing a whole lot of that, aren't they?
どうした？
Oh, there he is.
早く
Okay, never
来ない
mind.
と
No,
置いてく
I'm
ぜ
wrong. So I assume that it's now nighttime, if you could call it that. They definitely have the Silent
し
Hill
っかりし
vibe,
ないと。
but not as grand as I would want it to be, though.
とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。サクコ、
Hmm.
ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Alright, let's go after him. It looks like he already left us behind. Look how far he went already. Hold on, the map. No, select button. There we go, map. I guess we just keep going east. Ah, great. Focusing. When using focus with the left trigger, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you are attacked while using focus and action difficulties other than casual or story. Alright. Once your focus gauge is full, use right bumper to perform a focus attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. You can use items. Okay, I already know that. Just use items or use the stuff at the shrines. Like, I'm not gonna go through that again. I've been through it enough. Okay. I mean, it hasn't seen us. We're gonna sneak up on it, actually.
壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
Whoa! Another heavy. There we go. One more good measure. Dead, right? Okay, yep, I still have my spare one. I just don't have the toolkit anymore to be able to patch it up. Ramune. I have no idea where this guy possibly went, but you know what? Since I'm already loafing around, I might as well just examine my crap. You know what? Damn. Don't have to fight everything. I'm trying to see if there's anything around. Ooh, I'll take that. All right, now I have 2 more, and there's 2 more of them. Bye-bye. I'm out. Okay. Okay. Where have I done and got myself up to this time? Real men drink Otori beer. Wrong. Real men drink Pepsi. Pepsi is the real men's drink. You don't need beer. Well, again, most people don't really need soda either, but my point still stands. I guess we'll go right. If anything, we'll probably get the chance to circle around. Okay, if I already been through there, I'm not gonna go backwards. What's down here?
あの化け物、もういないよね。
When you say monster, are you referring to the thing that doesn't see but hear, or referring to the usual mannequin? Yep, this is it. This is where we first encountered the mannequin thing, which we've already killed numerous times. You know what, since I did go back here, I want to see if I can go to that one location that I kind of sped away from, even though I... Oh, okay, so I can't. No, that's a shame. Unless we go all the way around. That's a no for me, though. We're gonna go back to where we were beforehand. And I think it was like towards the outside of town. Duh, crap. Screw it. Okay, I pressed the B button. One more hit. Oh, it's dead. Works for me. Can I hop over? Oh, come on, you can hop over that. Hey, you can even go through there. But you know what? Who am I complaining about video game mechanics at this point? Even when it does bug me to pieces. Can I at least drop this? Like, is there a way for me to drop it? Like, hang on. Yeah, I know. Can I drop the darn thing? Okay, I guess I'm just stuck with it. Okay, hang on. Okay, that's like a smidge of durability left. So I take it once that's done, it'll break. And if it breaks, I'm free from it. So you know what? Live and let live. Yeah, I came through here, but I didn't go right. This time, I'm gonna go right. So I went left prior, I believe. Oh, wow, I'm wrong. We didn't go outside the town. We're still in the town. Anything here worth no looking, or... Higashi. An assortment of small fruit-flavored candies that melt in your mouth. Okay, cool. Fully restores stamina and prevents stamina consumption for a set period of time. Can also be used as an offering. You know, I see the benefit of the offering stuff. It gives you more faith so that you can either get your stamina back or get like a charm, which I really need to do again because I only got one charm that helps out with my stamina. It increases my stamina. But literally, I need 400. I only have 100 faith currently. And you know what? I'm glad we're right here because I get to show you. See? Literally 100. In order to get another a Momori charm, I need 400. I'm 300 short. Okay. I kind of don't want to... I really don't want to give it to them because of the fact that I just got this. I mean... Well... Fine. Yeah, freaking take it before I change my mind. 200 faith. Okay, that's cool. Let me save. There we go. You know, this is something I really should be aware of. Actually, I'll say it after this. After the whole cutscene. I want to see what's up.
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総合をしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
And he disappeared into the fog again. Alright. Doll. Okay, doll first, then Space Wars. Celluloid doll. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I always hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore. And so, I threw the doll away. From what I'm literally reading, she's just a tomboy. That's it. No harm about that. Even tomboys can even do girlish things sometimes from what I've seen. Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. You know, I love the fact that they're saying that when they were kids, when they still are kids. You're teenagers. Just because you're a teenager don't mean you're not a kid. Someone may call you a young adult, but that doesn't really change the fact that you're still a kid. I always find that weird that people, well, at least teenagers tend to say that. Heck, even I used to say that when I was around that age or so. I think most people have. But anyway, enough of my side piece. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Imperium, huh? Sounds like heresy to me. I'm one for the Imperium myself when it comes to the 40k. Well, then again, I'm more of the battle sister kind of guy faction. Space nuns with guns. And if we're talking about an actual Space Marine chapter, I'd probably go with the... I'd probably stay with the Salamanders, but also maybe the Space Marine. Not Space Marines, freaking, the Space Wolves. That's what I meant. Or the Dark Angels. Break! Ooh, you gotta be kidding. Grabbed by enemies. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. There. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you have chosen casual or story as your difficulty level, being grabbed by enemies will not cost your current... Okay, yeah, that's lovely. Too bad I'm not on story or casual. I went to hard mode because you know what? I want to be a real freaking gamer when I play new stuff. Ah, screw it. Use the bandage. Alright, now let's tango. Dodge. I can't tell if that's a wind up. What, are you winding up or not? Okay, got another one. It's so cranky. Hiya! It's dead. Oh, wait, what's this?
いますか?
Okay, so that's a no there. Okay, where am I going exactly? Is there anything at least back here for me to grab and or... Yep, interact. Right. Just because I press A doesn't mean it's automatic. I gotta go up myself. Can't be lazy for a second. Oh. Huh. You're not gonna come to life, are you? Of course it's locked. Well, I definitely don't want to get too close to that if it decides to lunge at me.
Sensei, ですか?
Okay, maybe it has something to do with this thing. Is it alive? Might be dead, actually. I'm not trying to be too careless. Anything here that I may grab? Got some kutsu tea. That's really it, though. Arari. A small, crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. For some reason, it reminded me of one of those, like, those crackers that you would probably know from, like, Catholic school or, like, going to certain churches that kind of, like, do the wine, kind of like the body and blood of Christ sort of thing. Like the little cracker is the body of Christ, and then the wine is the symbolic of the blood of Christ. That's what it reminds me of, this little thing here. Not sure why. Though I've never been to Catholic school, though, but I have been to church as a kid and actually experienced the cracker thing. But not the wine, though. Never the wine. Can I move the camera, or is that it? Oh, no. Can I just unlock this? Duh, what the frick? I can't move. Oh, that's why. No, not that. Well, I get the feeling that the doctor ain't such a good man. I mean, he has freaking eyes inside this thing. Nothing there. No, this one. Thank you. We got the key. Anything else I may pilfer with? Nope, that's it really. Anything in here? Nope. I am definitely having fun with this game, but I'm noticing that time is going really slow. I'm not too sure if it's because I'm kind of dilly-dallying on my own pace, or it's because not too much is happening, that I'm not really too, you know, focused on it, but rather, oh no. Well, the thing is still alive and wandering the house. Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iwai family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it best that I took the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Doburo wine, the cloudy rice wine, people across Japan were once free to make as they needed. Perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. I'm sorry, me messing up with that one particular word, I just couldn't bear it.
誰かいるの?
No. Really? You asked that question after we literally passed by a corpse on the bed, not once, but twice, just to double check, and you decide to now ask, is someone here? No! Well, I mean, yes! Not no, yes! That's what I'm trying to tell you. You freaking... yeah, what the frick? Why does the doctor have a child's, statue thingy? Claw marks. Ooh, it's a new charm. Increase max health. Well, by all means, you don't even have to tell me twice. Can I, wait, I can only wear the one? Okay, to be fair, I'm not too sure I'm going to swap that. Only because of the fact that the way that stamina seems to freaking be lost as fast when I'm just dodging or just attacking, I think it's best that I just keep that, you know? Autopsy report, undetermined cause of death. Undetermined COD case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species of including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. Oh, that's like 3 bugs I just don't like. I hate grasshoppers and locusts specifically, but crickets I can actually tolerate. Grasshoppers and locusts, I'm sorry, they got big beady eyes and freaking hop in your face at times. It's uncomfortable. And they come out around where I live quite a lot during the summer. It's very uncomfortable. But anyway though, no evidence to suggest they were put there by human hand. Seem to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse wait, hang on. Okay, it's the same thing. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable COD. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 08. All bodies with unexplainable causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes. This man was suspected of blasphemy against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Onari-san. And I take it Onari is literally just Inari, but different pronunciation. which literally associates with the fox kami. I'm more of an Amaterasu. Actually, no, I'm more of the party kami. I forgot her name, but she's in like a myth when Amaterasu got, honestly, she got mad, but for good reason. Because as I was talking about earlier in the beginning about the whole Susanoo and Amaterasu thing, Susanoo accidentally killed. I'll tell you after this. Freaking folklore guy and mythology guy needs to wait. Painkillers. Yeah. Again. Again. Ah, nuts. Again. Okay, I can't seem to. Please stop. Take the painkillers. Dead? No, not that. I was trying to swap. Do I not need it? Oh right, the kudzu tea actually gives my health back slowly. I totally forgot about that, even though I clearly read it. But anyways, the kami I'm trying to talk about, I forgot her name, but she associates with like festivities and whatnot. And she pretty much was a huge help in the folklore story that Amaterasu hid in a cave, and in doing so, pretty much sunlight stopped coming to the earth. And of course, many of the gods were trying to get her out. Many of them obviously failed until they had to bring this specific kami in. And the reason why she was hiding in the cave was out of the fact that her brother, Susanoo, I think is either her younger brother, I believe, out of the three. Because there's Amaterasu, there's also, I forgot the name. Tsukuyomi, and then Susanoo. So pretty much Susanoo threw a horse, and it accidentally killed one of her maidens in the process, which pretty much just made her done with the whole thing. He had a tantrum because they had a contest, and to be fair, I ultimately do believe that Susanoo had a pretty valid reason to get pissed off. They did a contest where one of them can make the most gods, and they did this like by hand. Susanoo, if I recall right in the story, he pretty much used gems, I think, or jewelry from Amaterasu. And I think how Amaterasu, I forgot how she made them, but apparently they both declared that they won. But Susanoo literally explained that he had the most. But Amaterasu, and I can't deny this was kind of a dick move on her part, to say that because it was her stuff that he used, that pretty much made her the winner by technicality. Which made him flip out by attacking the walls, taking a dump inside the temple numerous times, and then, of course, the horse throwing, which, you know, was by accident. He didn't really mean to kill anybody. He was just really pissed off. Pretty much a childish temper tantrum. That's how Amaterasu pretty much ended up in the cave. She didn't really care about that anymore. She just pretty much was done with the whole thing. So pretty much the majority of the kamis were trying to get her out. Then they brought the kami festivities out. And the way they did this was, I'm not even lying either, a strip thing. She literally stripped down naked, and that caught Amaterasu's attention to the point that she literally walked out of the cave. And then pretty much as soon as they got her out of the cave, they were able to just block the cave, and pretty much all things went pretty uphill from there. It's actually pretty darn funny. Like, Japanese Shintoism tends to be quite interesting, although a little bit funny if I'm personally honest at times. Though they're yokai I would not want to ever deal with at all. Though I may not believe in them, I would definitely not tread on their shadow if they were to ever appear. If they were. Only because of the fact that the yokai in Japanese lore tend to be rather invasive with the human body, just a little bit. Most common one would be the I forgot what it's called, but it resembles a turtle, but it has like a beak. It has like an indentation on the top of its head that has water in it. They usually associate with people drowning, and they usually are said to kill people by drowning them, or well, drowning them, and then and I'm not even lying about this either. And sorry that I'm a little bit chatty about it, because now that I'm already talking about the whole folklore and whatnot, I'm already into it. This is me. This is what the Catan does. I'm a mythology / folklore guy. If I know it, I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Oh, that's creep. Just making sure. Just making sure. But the specific yokai I'm talking about, again, it tends to drown people in like rivers and like mostly rivers, I think. Yeah, I see you. And the most effed up thing it does is it goes up your. It tends to shove its hands up into the backside. And the reason for that is that in certain Japanese things, they kind of believe that Hey, hang on 1 second. Hiya! I was busy talking about my favorite subject, and you interrupt me. Return to Hades, or the underworld, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, apparently in Japanese belief, or I think within Shintoism, that the soul is located in the it's in the butt. Apparently, it's like a soul ball or something.
Nani?
You said the exact same thing I said. Well, that I wanted to say. I was gonna say what the heck was that, but she put it in plain words there for me. But yeah, it was kind of intriguing how I figured out that the whole soul thing was also in Sekiro. Now, if you've seen the whole, well, how do I put this? It's another one of those Inari thingies. Actually, no. It's a guy. But in Sekiro though, during one of the headless bosses that you encounter, they actually have like this unblockable attack where they'll actually shove their hand right up your caboose. And apparently, again, that's where they think the soul is. So, by plain definition, they're pretty much touching and or ripping out your soul. It's weird, but it's also amusing. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of effed up if that's the case. Okay, another one. I do not have a toolbox to keep bashing your head to. Again? Okay. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, you douche. It can die. There. Okay, where exactly am I supposed to... Oh my gosh, it's way bigger than I thought it would be. It is so much bigger than I thought it would be. Golly, I thought it was just this small patch of town. Turns out it's actually way bigger. That's on me. That's what I get for being ignorant. Wait, we can go into the rice? Not the rice. The freaking field. Why did I say rice? Nope. Nope, I'm dodging you. Keep up, Shu said. Or I'll leave you behind, Shu says. Dude straight up abandoned me. Back up. Nope, missed. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, wait, box? What was that? There's nothing even in there. Yo, come on, dude. I didn't heal. I didn't heal. Wait, am I alive? Am I alive? I'm not alive. Oh boy. Okay, that kind of sucks. I can't even lie about that. That stinks to high heaven. Okay, we're gonna give this another shot. My first death in 2 hours. Not so bad. Honestly, thought I would have died a little bit sooner, but you know what? I'm proud that well, no, not proud that I died. I'm proud I lasted 2 hours and not died. Honestly, I thought I died to those. You gotta be joking. And there was an Inari shrine right across the dang street. And for some reason, I just didn't really consider it. I blame myself for that, only because of the fact that I got so caught up in talking about the freaking folklore stories and the freaking yokai. Again, this is what I do. This is who I am. But dang, that it completely overrided my attention. But I'm not ashamed of it. I like what I like. Yeah, we're not reading that again. Nothing in here. You know what? I'm wearing that. Forget stamina. After that, Pine Omamori. Omamari. Omamari? Come out of the corner. Nope. Stamina back. Hit again. Whoop. And stamina. Whoa. I went, oh, for the love of Pete. Drink this. Can you die? Please? Okay, apparently me being hit once was enough to stun me. There. Okay. It's done. Can I? Nope. I may have to leave out the window. Okay, I totally forgot that is something I gotta do. I would love to have a house like this. Like, it looks pretty darn nice. Looks pretty simple. Not too much maintenance. Not so bad. Plus a whole lot of storage space too, so this is definitely a pretty decent cell here. Alright, let's get out the window and... Not really too sure where to go. This is honestly one of the things I was afraid of about playing this game, mind you. It's the fact that, you know, I like Silent Hill. Don't get me wrong. I definitely am a fan of Silent Hill. But knowing where to go and keeping up with the puzzles is definitely something that I was afraid of. And it was kind of really why I was kind of hesitant to want to play this on stream. But it's a little bit too late now to try to have regrets. Nothing. There's nothing here. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Okay, don't go this way this time, because that literally got me killed. So you know what? We're just going to take the path of least resistance. Okay, first I'll go straight after I go this way. Can't I just go down? I mean, it's not really something that... Oh, right, hang on. Drink this? Oh, right. You don't really know I'm here yet. Can't I just... Okay. You can clearly walk through this. Surely you are not worried about your shoes. Like, come on, man. You can walk through that and cross the field. Alright, hold on. We're gonna stay back a little bit. Hopefully it'll just go by us and go back towards the left. Now go. Just trying to keep focus on what it is I'm trying to do here. Okay, I'm supposed to go that way. Well, in that case... Dang, now I totally forgot about the freaking shrine to save and whatnot. Well, let's hope that there's one up the road once we turn this bend here. I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing nothing but fog and possible despair. And it's also giving me, What's this? Senetsugi Shrine Flyer. Let's hold a Jichinsai, there. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jichinsai. Holding a Jichinsai is especially important for wells, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up an air hole for that terrible dragon, and if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a Jichinsai. What's the third one? Exclusive price for a first-time customer. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for a free consultation now. A lonely little shrine situated on the outskirts of town. The name of Sensensugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all that has it going for. Even though Ebisu Gaoka is full of elderly believers, the shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakuko is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. Not too sure if I'm supposed to be going this direction. Well, obviously, we already checked the map. I'm supposed to go in the opposite direction. But since I'm here, I'm just curious. Senetsugi Shrine. I remember what Sakuko once said. Senetsugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is present day. There. Alright, now we're getting some good lore stuff, but I'm pretty sure I can't enter here yet.
サクコ、この神社を昔みたいに盛り上げるんだっていつも言ってたな。
Divine water. Nice. And, another thing to offer to the shrines. There's a box here. Arari. Oh, it's those cracker thingies. Wait, don't I have... Hang on. Can I equip it to... Yeah, that'll do. Divine... Okay, we got divine water. Got the right capsules. And I'm already fully healed, but I could really go for a toolkit, though. Okay, so yeah, we're not supposed to be here, and it definitely feels like we gotta be here at some point. I mean, let's be real here. It's a whole shrine here for a reason. I doubt that it's just gonna be key to Sakuko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key. The surname Igarashi is written on the attached tag.
サクコンチの郵便受けの鍵?
And I take it that's back in the town. Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you. Because around here, once rumor spreads, people will never look at you the same. You know, there's a bit of truth to that. Here and there's definitely a truth to some things. Okay. I guess we got no choice but to run back to... The hell are you doing here?
おい相棒、リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
I feel like this guy is weird. Is that just
ぼんや
me?
りしてた。
He feels weird, even by teenage
サクコの
standards.
家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
How is he doing that? Something's off about him. I'm not sure what it is, but I have this like gut feeling telling me that he is not right. Maybe it is just teenagers being teenagers, but teenagers don't freaking teleport out of sight. Right, that's her house. That's Sakuko's house. So, you know what? We're gonna head back there. Plus, the Shrine of Inari is over there, so that also gives me an opportunity to freaking save. Just in case I do end up dying again. Alright, how close am I? Okay, it's not too far. Just run, just run, just run, just run. Okay. Here. Dang nabbit. Save it. Thank you. Enshrine this antique comb. Ooh. I refuse to give you any of this. Fine, I'll give you one. That's all you're getting. Okay, I'll still have 110 left though, so works for me. You know, I'm kind of glad you gave that to me. If it means I am out of their line of sight for a little bit, I'll take it. Alright, her house is that way. And if we have her mailbox key, I might as well just go back and check it out. Trying to make sure. Is there a way to get over there? Oh, are you telling me there's no way? Come on, there has to be a way. Surely there is a way to get there. They wouldn't put it on the map otherwise. Ah, I remember. You're the ones I actually had to outrun earlier. Alright, cool. Maybe we can take... Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm hoping we can. I mean, if we have... Well, actually, can I examine it? Alright, is it a collectible? Okay, I thought the dude gave us cigarettes in the beginning. Turns out he gave me a capsule of freaking painkillers. Why is a teenager carrying freaking painkillers? Like, just at random. Yeah, it's definitely hers. I see the little smudge that represents like a bunny. Yep, there's the house. But why is it stabbing it? Gotcha. Again. Again. Yeah, it's stabbing the house. Nope, it's not. Nah, crap, it's pissed off now. One. Oh, really? Heavy. Backing off. Oh, come on, that's not fair. I didn't have any stamina. Wrong thing. Yeah. Higashi.
これが壊れたらどうする?
It was stabbing the house, though. That's the thing. Yeah, I know it's a dead end. Ooh! A lightweight and durable bag increases inventory capacity. Your inventory has been expanded to 8 to 9. Great! Does that also expand my use of Amari? No? Well then, screw you then. That doesn't really help it. That doesn't help me at all. Trying to figure this out. I don't. Oh wait, no. We should maybe if we circle, but then again, it's a dead end. Well, actually, no. If we can somehow, actually no. I don't think we can go. I think we can. I'm not too sure. I mean, I got the stupid key. I want to see what it is that I can do with it. You know. Backwards. Go down through here, perhaps. Yep, I think this is it. I think this leads me to the location that I want to go. I'm not too sure. Okay, I feel like there might be a dead end here. Right, dead end here. Okay, I guess I'll go this way. Okay, fine. I guess that means I'm gonna have to come back here later. And if that's the case, works for me. If that tells me that it's definitely gonna be important that I can come back here. I'll just kind of hope I can be able to figure that out on my own without having to progress. Alright, we're gonna go right first. Oh, yep, it sure is. Seriously, someone is just dropping painkillers all over the place. This is not a safe thing to do if there's actual little kids around here, man. Someone's gonna think those are Tic Tacs or freaking candies that you're just dropping around. I'm not even sure if Tic Tacs even existed in the 1940s. I know mints existed, but Tic Tacs? Doubt it. I feel like that might have been like a 80s thing, but maybe I'm probably wrong though. That's just me assuming. Save. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to straight shot through the field. Crap. Nope, go this way. Okay, I hate that so much. Ooh, first aid kit. Okay, nice. A box containing various medical supplies that can be used to treat wounds of all kinds. Essentially for any home. Well, essential for any home. Not sure why I said essentially. Screw that. We're just gonna go through here. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with this cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me. Crap.
ひどすぎる。こんなのあんまり。
It sounds to me like these arranged marriage stuff isn't really a good thing at all. And I know Japan kind of has that sort of thing, doesn't it? Maybe back then it was more severe? No! 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're dead. Works for me. Can I enter
新しい武器を
here?
見つけなきゃ。
No, no, you're fine. We still got the other pipe, if anything. Okay. Oh, okay. So I just gotta get back to the main road, really. Not through there, of course. Freaking rock gets me stuck. Just keep running. Cut through here. And we're back on the main road. Now we just follow it. While making sure. Okay, so don't go to the first right, but definitely go to the second right with the little Y section. Yep, here it is. This way. Are you sure? No, no, you freaking don't. Oh, wait. Oh, right, the charm. That's why. They're not really reacting. Spoke too soon? Never mind.
Nani?
Dead end. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so I actually had to go through the field. Don't mind me. You just keep doing your little fancy schmancy poses. We got no beef. As long as you don't do anything stupid, we're all good. I like this charm. This charm definitely is probably my favorite currently. It makes their attention not so noticeable for me. That they won't chase me down as instant. I'm just surprised by the fact that I was dead in front of it and it actually did not move to come get me. Alright, once I dip, so I take a left, then I take a right. Yep, that's about right. Yeah. 1, 2. Crap. Whoa. There. Yep, just run straight. Dodge! No! I jumped into it! Joke's on you! I didn't die this time. Come back here in a little bit. Why even show that then? Well, okay. Don't die. Don't die. Right, this is exactly where I died. Now I think about it. There. Okay, they backed off.
ひなこかこの気持ち悪いのには触るなよ毒があるかもしれない右の庭から回ってこっちに来い
わかった
Ooh, another med kit. And more painkillers. And a new steel pipe. Ooh, got a toolkit now. I take it I cut through the building, huh? First things first. Definitely take the bandages. Which I'm also going to apply to the right here. What? Where are you? Thank you. All right. Okay, I guess now we can go through the door. Wait, hold on. I totally missed this. Whoa, what the frick? Run now! You said window! What window? There's no window! Am I supposed to fight this thing? Or am I, what am I supposed to do against it? That's not doing zip. Yeah, that's not doing zip. There's no window. Whoa. Okay, I hate that crap. Wait, what? Nah. Okay, maybe move. Like there's, hang on, what? It must have the key on it. I thought I pressed B. Okay, so screw me, I guess. Bandage? Sheesh, I hate the stamina in this. Wait, I killed it? That thing is not dead. That thing is so not dead. Come on, please. Before that thing gets, you got me choking. It's back. Oh, get. Oh, what? You gotta be kidding. You're targeting it. It's right in front of you. No, not that. My goodness. Oh, now you want to friggin' target it. I press OK. Go on, go on, go on, go on, please. Heal, heal now. Die! Die! B! I pressed B, okay. That is so dumb. Well, okay, I was out of range. Can I? Okay, can't change during combat. Got it. I got an idea. We're gonna make it come over here. I ran out of stamina. Okay, cool. Screw. Okay, that is so dumb. Whoa, okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Great. I'm glad. I'm happy for that. Okay. Joyous of joys. I'm happy that you put me in such a situation where I had to somehow beat this thing over and over and turn a freaking crank over and over, and then also dodging the freaking regular ones over and over. Like, that's absurd. Skip.
でかい化け物が出た。そっちまで行けないんだ。
Oh, that I call cap on that one. It's the mere fact that it did a 360-degree spin just to hit me. So I have to beat the tar out of this thing. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see that we're gonna have some issues. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna one more try. We'll give it one more shot. My patience for that. I literally am pressing the B button to dodge, and yeah, I still get hit and or grabbed. I am actually getting kind of mad now by that. Thank you. I'm gonna need that. Skip it. That didn't count as a... Okay, that didn't count apparently. Whew. What the frick? I ran out of stamina. Oh, I hate that. Okay, didn't count that time. How sluggish she is, that's the thing. She is very sluggish. I'm stunned. That is, I hate the combat in this, I can't deny that. The combat in this is so janky. Like very slow, like not slow, but like very sluggish. I could have hit. What? So me hitting that's okay. Nice. Where's my stuff? Items, items, items. I didn't have it set. Why didn't I have it set? No! Okay, I pressed the B button, damn you! How did that not count? Oh my... I'm pressing the B button. I am pressing the B button. But this girl here does not do it at all. Whenever I do want to do it, it's so delayed. Can I heal at least before you continue wailing on me? Please? Dead? Not dead. Now, definitely now. Because I hit the stupid blade. You know, I deserve that. There. Yeah, okay. No, I refuse. You are not about to freaking... You are not about to hit me with that. Just because I died, like, what, 3 times against this thing? No, piss off, game. You ain't doing that to me. You are not about to make me look like that. One more shot. I'll give it one more shot. Then I'll hop. Then I'm definitely gonna stop if I fail. I'm not about to keep getting killed over and over like that. Let me do this before I decide to get into this. Max stamina, cause it seems like I dang well need that. There we go. Honestly, that's really about it. Wait, didn't I have a Kuzu thing or something? When did I... Wait, when did I... Okay, I must have used it a little while ago. Okay, again, please. I'm spamming the B button. Okay, yeah, that's fair. How am I supposed to know that? See, that's bullcrap. There's no indication of it hitting me. It just is. Alright, see? Like that! Like that! She is so... She gets stuck in that whole animation crap of her going heavy, even though she still has stamina. That is absurd. You know what? We'll figure out for next time. I'm not about to keep doing this right now. But I suppose to get a little bit of a recap, considering the fact that, you know, we started this game today, it's not so bad. The combat sucks. I'll admit that much. The combat is janky, very slow, almost freaking robotic-like. It feels so stiff. And the mere fact that I have to do a heavy and then take a hit, even though I'm spamming the B button, is crazy. It's fun, though. I'll admit, the game is fun so far. I just hate the fact that the combat is so janky. But hopefully, next time that we go to this, I can somehow pull that off. I really don't want to lose interest in this game just because of the mechanics of the fighting. If I had known it was going to be like this, I probably would have went for Silent Hill 2 Remake after all. But you know what? It's too late for regrets now, and I'm not trying to have too many regrets in my pocket. I already have enough of those as it is already. So, with any case, though, we'll probably swing back to this next week. Or, yeah, possibly next week if I decide to. Because tomorrow, I think I'm going back to the Marvel Rivals grind. I also got a new Loki skin I want to show you guys. It's not the one that I want, but I was able to complete the whole, the bundle thing. The bundle thing that you get for like $3. I was able to complete a bit of it, so now I got the token, I got the outfit. So maybe I'll show it off to you guys tomorrow if I decide to play Marvel Rivals. But then again, who knows? The schedule is on the channel, so if you ever want some updates on what it is that I am playing during the week and or weekend that I choose to stream, you'll have a heads up there, and or if I end up changing it, you'll definitely know for sure without needing me to tell you over and over. I'm pretty sure it gets exhausting if I had to tell you guys everything that I'm going to do for either tomorrow or for the day after and so on and so forth. So that's why I've been trying to keep up with the channel's schedule stuff. And so far, I'm doing pretty okay with it. But in any case, though, the game's fun. It's a little bit janky, but it is fun. I'm not going to say kinda. It is fun. Hopefully, I'll come around this eventually. But until then, thank you guys for watching for as long as you have. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you all again real soon. Make sure to sleep, make sure to eat, and God bless you all. Have a good night, everybody. See you laters.